As the song says, I have friends in low places. I got friends in high and low places. I have a friend that's in jail. It's a woman. Don't really know what all she's in for unless she got mixed up in some bad stuff, but it don't make her a bad person, you know. Good people make bad decisions. Bad people make bad decisions. And welcome to day 10 of my vlog. I was talking to my daughter. She's 5th grade, my youngest, Haley. She has to do some kind of a pictorial Microsoft Word document on World War II, which is perfect because she knows a lot of the story about my dad. And I was digging through some junk and I found this, which is his 1952. Sorry for the shaky camera. 82nd Airborne, 1952 special, whatever that is. I can't make it out. My eyes are bad, but anyway. Yeah, my dad was in the 101st and 82nd, which I've told you before, glider division. And it's an old book, but I'm gonna put a link. A friend of my dad's, an old man, his son, well, actually his daughter started a website about World War II veterans, and they got a hold of me through Facebook and want to know if I could use some of my dad's pictures and things. And they're putting up a website about dedicated to World War II veterans, and I'm going to put a link to that in my channel today. And if you want to click it and go look at it, that's just great. Just have to look and see it. Some of the little small stories, and it's kind of a new thing they're doing. I thought it was cool for the veterans, you know, do something like that. And not just the World War II veterans, but all veterans. But they're doing this one especially for the World War II, because this friend of mine and the family's, her dad was in World War II. So my dad, you know, he spent 11 years in there, and he, like I said, he was in the 101st and 82nd, 2 glider missions, or 3, Normandy and the Battle of Bulge, and he was in the glider mission and invasion of Holland. But it's fun to hear him. You know, those little stories are getting slower and slower because of his age, but if you sit and talk to him, you know, I don't think he would be able to tell it now like he did before. But my daughter had a couple of videos of him up a while back, 2 years ago. Somebody hacked her channel and deleted them. And I tried to save those videos. I had them saved and backed up, and I lost them. So they're gone. But anyway, I got the memory, and he said was just not just the Americans, but all the dead bodies at Normandy, you know, from both sides, thinking about all the families of the dead soldiers, not just the Americans, but the Germans, whoever was there. And he said it was just a pathetic, pitiful sight to see. Anyway, you know, my daughter's got to do a Microsoft Word pictorial story, something for school, 5th grade. I'm going to help her with it, but she's here with me today. She missed school yesterday, and she's going to miss today. She's asleep on the couch. She has walking pneumonia and bronchitis, which gave her a bag full of meds yesterday, and and get that in her inhaler and antibiotics, and get her on her way to recovery so she can get back to school. So, but she stayed with me because they have another little boy there staying with them that's sick a lot, and they didn't want him to get sick. So, which I didn't mind take it from her and let her be well if I could. I wish she could just give it to me. So, because I hate to see my kids sick. And anyway, I'm gonna put a link to that World War II site, and if my dad is on there, and my dad and mom's pictures on there together. If you know my last name, you'll be able to figure it out. But anyway, which one it is, and it's pictures and maybe a little bio about them down. And I mean, God bless all the soldiers, man. And just you know, it's what they've done and what they do for our country. And the big guys upstairs is calling the shots, and they have no idea what those guys have to go through, especially when they get wounded, and then they come back and they got a family, and then they got brain trauma and, you know, PTSD and all that. And my dad's got that PTSD, but he wouldn't take anything from the VA because of it, you know. He more or less went up there and talked to a psychologist, and she said he was too sharp. He probably did have PTSD, but he was very sharp for his age, and to have a 6th grade education, which is what he had. And I didn't really know what to vlog about today, but I had it on my mind, and had somebody say, "Why are you gonna go?" "I'm gonna go visit somebody in jail Saturday." I've never done that, maybe one time in my life. Like, why do you want to visit somebody in jail? Well, this person I know, she has no family. Her dad and mom's both gone, and she made a lot of mistakes, and you know, she needs a friend. So she wrote me a letter. She knows me, and then she called me, and she said, "I put you on my visitors list because nobody comes to see me, and I'd like for you to come visit me if you have time. If you don't, that's fine." I said, "I'll be there Saturday morning, so tell me if I'm stupid or not, because you know, I got a soft spot for people, and I just can't help it. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So it ain't what I gotta do, it's what I want to do." And also, there's a guy named Marc Playle. He's a guitar player, left-handed, and his arm's cut off at the elbow. Dude can play the guitar like nobody's business. He's got a little thing capped over his arm with a little sharp thing like a pick. I'm also going to put a link to his channel. I want you to check out. I don't know him personally, but I watch his videos, and this dude's amazing with the guitar to have one arm. I'd like for you to check him out and just see what kind of talent this guy has and what you can overcome no matter what happens to you. So my buddy David there, Beasley, he's a, you know, Arrowmanjr. I mean, he's got a, you know, he's got a disability. He's in his little motorized chair, but he don't let it bother him. And we chat on Facebook, and he's got a little radio show called Music Man. He puts on 4 or 5 nights a week. I don't hardly get to make it to hear him and watch him, but I've been there a couple of times, me and Tater Nader. What a cool kid he is. And you know, he's just such a giving person, you can tell. But put a link to his channel too. And yeah, and thanks for watching me, and I hope y'all are doing good. Today's looking up. It's cold outside today. Probably won't be doing much, but they're looking at 10-day forecast, 81 degrees here by next Saturday, not this Saturday. What a cool day that'll be. So, time to get out and do some yard work and things. So, y'all take care, and I'll see you on tomorrow's vlog. I'm out. Bye-bye.